Let me check that. Hey, everybody. Hope all is well. Good afternoon to you. Tonight, we're going to talk about mind your biz, minding your business. All right, now we are going to get down to it. Won't take long. Today don't feel like a Thursday to me. Does it feel like a Thursday to you guys? Huh? No, 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 no. I'm just. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I don't know. This has been off a little bit this week. I don't know. The time change is really, really. I've heard a lot of other people say that too as well. I've been throwing them off. So, well, but anyway, I hope all is well, everybody. And I hope that you are seriously thinking about your upcoming year. And this is what the conversation is going to be about. And also, let me give you some other information. Don't forget that you can purchase Black Friday, you can purchase some courses to help you get your credit together, start your business. We're going to have some to build your business credit, everything to get ready for 2025. And some of the things that we're talking about tonight and the rest of the week and the weekend and the upcoming week, we're going to be talking about those things that's going to be in some of those courses. But tonight I want to talk about minding your biz because there are a few things and a few ways that we can build our businesses. Okay. So we can build our businesses. If you haven't even started a business, these are ways that you can build your businesses. And I think that a lot of you don't realize how important it is to do these things. So we're going to go ahead and get right into them. So we can just take, if you want to take notes and get your get your notes out, get ready to take your notes. Then come on, let's go ahead and do it. Now, I know all of you should know minding your biz is a part of you getting and having your business together, because look, we want to think about future contracts. We want to think about future grants that you can get for your business. If you feel like you needed some assistance for funding, and we're going to help you get your personal and your business credit together, because these are key things if you want to operate your business smoothly. You may, and if you don't have money enough to do what you want to do with your business, you need these some options that you may want to consider. And in order to be able to really qualify for any of these things and have it so where you can be favorable to get these loans, grants, and well, grants is not so much as you having your credit. They don't worry about looking at your credit for a grant. But however, you want to be able, you got things in place because you may miss out on some opportunities, and we don't want you to do that. We don't want you to do that. So this is what this topic today is about: minding your business. And the beginning of the thing is having everything on point, like your structure of your business, your name. You've come up with your name, having yourself and having your information positioned. I've said this 102, 3, 4 times before, and I'm gonna continue to say it again because some of you need to know this and some of you may not have heard this. You need to make sure that your blueprint for your business established is already set up. And especially when it comes down to business credit, stop listening at these people out here telling you that, oh, it's a quick, fast way to get these things done. No, you have to prepare yourself legally. You have to prepare yourself professionally. You have to prepare yourself in a manner that's going to be feasible and it's going to be, required of the lending institution, or whether it's the banks or whomever you're going to do business with. You want to make sure that you got stuff together, people. Okay. So stop playing with your future. Stop playing with yourself. Stop trying to shortcut things and just get out here and do it the right way. So where you can have longevity in business. Okay. Stop doing that. So if you're not doing that, I'm not talking to you. Okay. So now let's talk about the legalities of it: getting your LLC, having your business name already established, getting your name on the 411 listing, especially if you in the future you want to build your business credit. What that is going to do is it's going to put your name and your business name out there so where they know that you are you're in a business directory. I don't know why they want to do that, but yeah, that's a part of it. And nav.com is a place where they monitor your business credit. And then also before that, get your Duns and Bradstreet number. It's free of charge, people. The only thing you have to pay for up front, people, is your LLC, I don't know. Every state is a different price. Some states have, there's different prices in the state fees. So anyway, that that will help you to get established. Now your Duns and Bradstreet number is going to be that it's going to be your credit file, your credit reporting number. Really, that's what they use. And your NAV, it's a subscription. You pay for that every I think it's every month. And what it does is it helps you build your business credit as well. But they monitor they have like little different little packages or products that they try to sell you. You don't really have to get involved in too much of that, but just they monitor your business credit. And also, if you have to have anything that's a personal guarantee, you need to get your credit together, your personal credit together. So don't think that a lot of times people tell you, yeah, just start a business so you won't have to put any, you won't have to worry about getting any money, getting an LLC. I don't know where, yeah, that is a myth. You have to grow into all of this, really. And they are getting tighter on things when it comes down to business. The things that the credit is tightening, the business credit is tightening up, and even really personal credit. But let me tell you something, the difference between personal and business credit, though. Personal credit is a total different operations than business credit, because your lines of credit is a little bit more than your personal credit is. They rate it differently. Your credit scores are rated differently, so it's just totally different altogether. Okay, so stop listening to all of this garbage out here that's telling you some quick fast in a hurry, quick fast, and no, that's not gonna work. Y'all take the time to grow. Take the time to establish your business. Take the time to learn and know exactly what you need to do. And that is the beginning of your unique selling proposition, which is your USP. Okay. That's the beginning of it right there. So come out all of this and, you know, just doing things like everybody else is doing them in business. And what I mean by that is one, pricing your prices based on your competitors. That's the wrong way to do it. That's not the right way to do it. We'll talk about that. I go over a extensive way, step by step, of how it's going to be in one of the business classes. As a matter of fact, it's going to be on sale for Black Friday. So make sure that you guys are staying in tune for that. It's look, it just, you just can't base your business on somebody else's, even your competition. Now you can kind of like do things a little bit better and say, hey, I'm gonna do my business a little bit better. You can kind of see what's going on with them, so where you can tweak yours and do it a little bit different, and do it a little bit different and a little better, much better, as a matter of fact. So anyway, that's, that part, that is that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is there are a few ways that you can start a business, meaning you can buy a business. You don't have to start one, launch one yourself. If it's not an idea, you don't have an idea, you may want to buy one. You may want to do franchising. And also, I went over a few that's a high paying skill sets for it's a couple of videos. There's two. I did one yesterday and the day before. So if you want to go back and look at those, you can. And those videos will give you some ideas of what's going to be high paying without having a college degree. If it's something that like a niche that you want to kind of cater in and want to do business in, well, that was the list that was there. That's what I gave you. And I kind of told you a little bit about both of them. So, at your own leisure, get those. Okay. Get that information. And then now back to knowing your vision of your business and knowing your mission statement of your business is going to help you to just stay very focused in what service you're going to give your potential customers or clients. Now, target market. That's the lifeblood and the lifeline of your business. Knowing how to target the people that are tailored to you. You have a few ways that you're going to have to do that. There are resources that can give you that information. There's also research that you can do and you should do. There's also research, what I mean, looking places, looking on social media, looking at different other threads, looking at maybe surveying someone, just putting your organic business out there, doing guerrilla marketing and knowing and seeing what else, you know, a niche that's one of your competitors, see what your competitors, see what kind of people are doing business with your competitors. And I share that in the classes, and knowing just who your customers will be, and you can find out that way. Okay, that is a one of the ways that you can find out about who is your competitors. And then also analyzing your market is so important. Don't forget that. Analyzing your knowing the trends of what's going on. You guys see this all the time. You see trends, you see what's going on. You got your social media. That is that's your guide. That is so much, it's so much, it's a wealth of information there. Use it to your advantage. Get it out there into the world and go on and live your happy business life. Okay? Now, that is one way. Now, knowing how you can grow with your business, knowing strategies, and there's techniques and there's ways that you can grow your customer base, giving them incentives, giving them just telling them to, you're giving them maybe a discount before bringing someone in, or telling somebody else about your business, knowing how to get the word out there, doing all kind of different campaigns, get the book, having buzzwords, and having sometimes people do some crazy things to get attention, but getting attention for your business in a good way. I don't like the little skeezy ways of them do. A lot of people do it. They do all kind of stuff. There, you'll be surprised. They put things out there so way they can, get the attention for people. And let me say this to you. Do y'all remember? Maybe I don't know. A lot of you, if you remember the incident that happened when I think it was Ray J did the interview with Dr. Jamal Bryant, where he was like, he was trying to cause or say he didn't want the podcast to air that day and all those kind of things. Y'all remember? I don't know whether you remember that particular conversation, but yes, I felt like he did that to get the ratings up, because they know the behavior of the consumers, and they know the behavior of y'all. Y'all was, oh, if he said no, don't air that because he's gonna take him to court if he do, and all that kind of stuff. That was a ploy. That was to get the ratings up, because from my understanding, he's done that kind of thing before. So that's what I mean when I say a little, skeezy way of doing. I just don't think certain things should be. If your brand doesn't align with that kind of stuff, I wouldn't even do it. It just makes it'll probably sometimes it'll take away from it. So that's what I mean about when I say, just have hard learning and knowing what fits your brand to get the attention that you're trying to get in your business. So don't get just don't get attention just to get the attention. So that's what I mean. Okay. All right. And now, some people, like I said, some people do it and some people don't. And then also, when you are marketing, knowing who's going to be your top tier, your middle, and your lower tier at the, just at the surface level of your business. And you should always have those three in place. And then also break it down, the demographics, what income level are your potential clients or your future clients, who's your buyers, because you want to make sure that whatever product and service that you introduce to the world, you introduce to your target market, who's going to buy that product. That is so important. You definitely need to know who that is. Okay, definitely need to know that. And then also knowing more about what your customers need by listening at their comments, going to some of these social media outlets, YouTube, doing Google Trends, researching and finding out what they're searching for. There are different apps, there are different websites, there are different hey, how you doing? There are different websites. There's all kind of things that will show you how it's done, all kind of ways. So we'll talk about that. If y'all purchase one of the classes, I give y'all details. I give y'all the cheat sheets. Okay. So now, next thing is the size of your market. How large do you want your market to be? Is it going to be just a specific niche, a pool of people you're going to serve? Or is it going to be, you're just going to take it, you're just going to explode with it? So you got to know what you want to do in business on that level, minding your business. And then I think I may get into a little bit of the operations tonight, but we'll see, because I want to really let you know that. Now, then also giving your future clients, if somebody is on your list, if you've connected with some people, give them a survey, find out how they are doing or how they will be doing. How you are doing, or how you will want to be able to serve them better and give them other products, or find out what they need, and then you can create it for them. A lot of things lately, what I have been doing, and when people would comment, or there's somebody that's commenting, 9 times out of 10, if it's one person that's commenting, a lot of more other people may want something that I have. And that's how sometimes you can create something that that you think they don't need, but they do, because you didn't know when they ask you for it. Then you say, oh, okay, this might be something that I may need to consider, and especially if something is in your niche, and then you say, I didn't think about that, but that's good, I need to do that. So 9 times out of 10, you probably need to do it. So don't pass up on that when someone asks you something, if you are in business, and then you say, oh, okay, I never thought about doing that. So just like I said, that if one person asks you, probably a few other people may want to know that information. But however, you can do a survey and find out, you think that might be a good thing for you to do before you, especially if you have to spend a lot of time in it, and that's what you would need to do. I would recommend you doing it that way. Okay. Now, doing with your competition. Let's talk about your competition. Your competition is nothing. It's not something that you really got to put a whole lot of focus on, but you really need to focus on them a little bit, because, like I said earlier, when we are coming up with our unique selling proposition for our business, we want to make sure that we are doing things better than that competition. We want the love to come our way, right, in our business. We don't want the love to go to competition. We want the love to come right. So that's come our way. So that is why you need to do your competitive research. How about that? That's why you need to do that. And then also, just knowing what is your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your threats and your opportunities. And that's the SWOT analysis. I said it a little backwards. It's just your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, excuse me, knowing that about you and your business is going to help set you apart again from your competition, and you're going to see the bigger picture, and then you can work on those things that you need to work on in your business. So that's what we need to kind of like focus on a little bit, right? So that way you'll be okay. And then also knowing how much shares of the market is yours. That's all you got to do. And knowing that will help you come up with your pricing. It'll help you come up with your marketing campaigns. It'll help you come up with your peak season, your low seasons, and all. This is minding your business, people. This is what it's all about, and this is how you do it. Montel Jordan told you this is how we do it. Oh, yeah. So anyway, that is that on the competitive, analyzing your competition. So, and then also let's talk about your products, and then we'll stop here, and then we'll talk about the operations tomorrow. Okay, I'll probably come on earlier tomorrow because it's the weekend, baby. I'll come on earlier tomorrow. So now let's talk about that. When you are determining, I hope you already know what your product's going to be. But if you don't know, you need to do you some research. You need to find out what vendors, if it's a physical product, you need to know what vendors are you going to connect with. Knowing a little bit about your vendors, if there is any insurances that you're going to need, if there's any kind of specific legalities of you selling this particular product, you would definitely want to know that. You would definitely want to know what you think it would be good before it's inventory. And if you can't pay for all of your inventory at one time, this is why I said earlier, get your credit together, get your business credit together, get your personal credit together. This is why I told you from the beginning of our conversation, you need to have that strong foundation. You need to set that up, because if you don't have all the money to buy your product outright, you're going to want to make sure that and then you're going to make sure with your vendor, either you set up a net 30 or net 60 day or net 90, or either you're going to charge it, use your own personal funding or either get a grant or loan, any of these ways. But in any way you're going to do it, you definitely got to plan it out. There is no way to just kind of like go into a business and then just don't have all these things together. So that's why I feel like business planning is definitely so important. So see, all of these things here will be smoothed out, and your success rate will be a little bit higher, much higher, if you would do this. Because see, there's so many moving parts to all aspects of your business. So many moving parts. They're good parts and good parts. I wouldn't say not so good part, because everything that you do in your business is going to mean something. Boop, 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 boop. It's going to mean something. You're going to build, so that you can't, you cannot succeed if you're going to put the work into it. If you're not going to put the work into it, do something else. Do what you're doing. Don't even worry about trying to go in business. Forget it. Go on about your life. Do something else and just watch people from the sidelines. Or either if you have money to put into the stock market, then that's the route you need to take, because then you still have some things to do there. You need to make sure that you are studying the market. So if you lazy minded and you don't want to do the work, guess what? Or either you pay somebody to do it, and then you don't want to pay anybody to lose your money. So you got to be careful with that too. So anyway, just do the work. Bottom line, just do the work that needs to be done. Now, and then also making sure that you can, with your products and your services, making sure that you're giving the customers exactly what they need. Making sure that you're listening to them, okay? You got to implement something into your business that's going to have the customers. You listen to the customers. You're going to have their best interests at heart, because those are the ones that are going to be coming back. And those are the ones that's going to tell somebody else about your business, your services. Those are the ones. And then knowing what channels or what places, is it going to be online? Are you going to be in a brick and mortar? How are you going to give these products to these people? You have to have that all structured and mapped out. You have got to do this. You must do this. It's very important. And then also, one more thing I'm going to say before we end this conversation for this evening. Guess what? You got to have a budget for your marketing and your advertising. Yes. There is no way. Organic is good, but we still need some paid advertisement. We still need some paid marketing. We have to have that. And doing all of these other things, knowing who your customer is, you've surveyed them, you've done your research, you've been checking out things, checking out comments on your competitors or things that complement your business, and you know what people are looking for, you know the behavior of the buyer, you've learned that, you know that a little bit, then you would know exactly how to market to your people. You would. There is no way that you wouldn't, because you've already gathered your data. Gathering data is a part of your business success as well. Knowing what's going on around here, knowing how people are reacting to your products, your information, your samples, and just knowing. And by me getting on here talking to you guys, I know what you're looking for. I'm looking behind the scenes at my analytics. I know what area most of you are watching from. I know a little bit more about you than you think I know. Put it that way. And that's how all of us are out here that are in business, working our businesses and doing our things. That's how we are doing it. It's working. But you don't know it's working behind the scenes because you're not in the you're just not in this phase. But it's working. It's working. All right. So like I said, you can build it on the front end and the back end, or build it on the front and not the back, however you want to. It can be built. But here again, you got to mind your business. And that's all we're going to talk about tonight, minding your business. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, nighttime, or whatever's going on when you see this video. I'm glad that you gave me your attention. And I appreciate it, okay? All right. Well, that's it. Is there any questions on here, or is there any questions over here? Anybody want to ask me before I go? And I'll leave this on. Any questions? Any questions? I will be glad to answer them while you are on. Let me see. Did I have any that I missed as I was going on? I was going. No questions over here. La 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 la. I don't want to just get on and talk about what I was talking about and leave you guys hanging. So, let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Well, there's no questions on there. All right. I didn't see. Okay. Probably gone by now. All right. Well, there's no questions. And thanks for being here. And thank you for your attention this evening. And if you need to go back and listen at some of the information that I gave earlier, you're welcome to go back and listen. So have a beautiful evening. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.